Welcome back to my channel, Unlock English Success. We are working on unit number 3, Daffodils, the poem written by William Wordsworth, and this is taken from the book English 9. Okay, so we are doing question answers of this poem, and these question answers we have covered in our previous video. If you want the answers of these questions, then you can go and you can find this video in my playlist. And today we will be doing question answers of exercise. Okay, so in exercise we can see there are a lots of questions, like there are 8 in number. This is also called the comprehension question answers. So the very first question is, what is the central theme of the poem Daffodils? Okay, the answer is, what is the central theme of the poem Daffodils? The central theme is the beauty of nature and its power to uplift the human spirit. Next question, describe the setting where the poet saw the daffodils. How does this setting contribute to the overall mood of the poem? Okay, they are asking that where the poet saw the daffodils and what is the impact of that atmosphere on him. So the answer will be, the poet saw the daffodils beside a lake under trees, fluttering in the breeze. This peaceful and beautiful setting enhances the joyful and calm mood of the poem. Then comes the question number 3. How does the poet describe the daffodils? What imagery does he use to bring them to life? The poet describes the daffodils as golden, dancing and stretching in an endless line. He uses imagery of waves, stars, and a dance to make them vivid. Okay. Next comes question number 4. Identify and explain the use of personification in the poem. I hope you all will know about personification. It is a literary device or a literary technique which most of the time used in writing poetry, and in which human beings' qualities are given to the non-living things. Okay, so they are asking that what personification is being used in this poem. So answer is, the daffodils are personified as dancing and fluttering joyfully, and the waves as dancing beside them. This gives them life and emotion. Next we have question number 5. What is the effect of the rhyme scheme on the poem's rhythm and flow? The answer is, the ABABCC rhyme schemes creates a harmonious rhythm, making the poem smooth and musical, matching the daffodils' movement. Okay. So this ABABCC is the rhyme scheme of this poem. Next is question number 6. Why do you think the poet describes the daffodils as jocund company? Answer is, the daffodils are described as cheerful companions because they fill the poet with happiness and ease his loneliness. Okay. Jocund company means lovely, happy company, and it has a cheerful impact on the poet's mind. Next come to question number 7. The poet mentions the bliss of solitude. What do you think he means by this? And how do the daffodils contribute to this feeling? So the bliss of solitude is, the poet finds joy and peace in solitude by recalling the beauty of the daffodils, which bring him comfort and happiness even when he is alone. Okay, whenever the poet is alone or feeling sad or he is in deep meditation or thinking, so then in the memories he recalls the scene, okay, which makes him comfortable and calm. Last question is question number 8. Imagine you are the poet revisiting the same place after many years. Write a short paragraph describing your feelings and the scene as it might appear now. So, let's suppose things change, areas change, locality change due to weather or some other conditions. So, answer can be according to your own choice. Whatever you want to write, you can write it in your own way or with your own opinion. Okay, but for example, I'm writing like this. After many years, I revisit the lakeside. The trees stand taller, the breeze feels cooler, but the daffodils are gone. Still, their memory lingers in my heart, filling the quiet landscape with the same joy they once brought to my soul. Okay, or you might see any difference in the area, so that can be your own choice to write it any other way. Okay, means this question is like opinionated question, so they are asking about your opinion or your thinking or feeling. Okay, let's see how many some other questions are mentioned in the poem. Exercise we will cover in our next video. Today our main focus will be to complete the question answers. So there are 10 MCQs kind of questions which I will share the video tomorrow. Okay. Identify synonyms in the poem that have similar dictionary meaning. No, these are not questions. Grammar. In grammar, they are telling us about figurative language, okay, simile, metaphor, personifications, which we will cover tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, again, we have 6 questions. Answer the following questions. Question number 1, identify the simile in the first line of the poem. How does it help convey the poet's mood? Simile means to make comparison with the help of like or as, okay, when we compare two different things. So we will see the answer. The simile, I wandered lonely as a cloud, compares the poet to a cloud drifting alone in the sky. It conveys the poet's initial mood of solitude and detachment. Okay, so poet was comparing himself. Wandering lonely as a cloud means he was feeling alone at that time. Okay. Question number 2, find 2 examples of personification in the poem. How does this literary device enhance the description of the daffodils? Personification, I have mentioned in the very start of the video that it means to give human qualities to non-living things. Okay, in this poem the poet is telling us that the daffodils were dancing. Okay, dancing is a human quality, human beings can dance. So the movement or the nodding of the daffodils or the swaying of the daffodils because of the wind is compared with the dance. So dance is a human quality, so it can be mentioned as personification. So the proper answer will be yes, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Okay, this is the first example. Then daffodils are described as if they can dance. Second one is the waves beside them dance. Waves are given human-like movements. This enhances the description by making nature feel alive and joyful, reflecting the poet's emotions. Okay. Next, question number 3. What is the purpose of the hyperbole in the poem? How does it affect your understanding of the poet's experience? Okay, hyperbole means exaggeration. Okay, sometimes people used to talk like this, that I have a billion problems. Okay, so they want to exaggerate their things. So it is called use of hyperbole. So we will find out, is there any example of hyperbole in the poem? And the answer is, the poet describes 10,000 daffodils at a glance. This exaggeration emphasizes the vastness and overwhelming beauty of the scene, highlighting the poet's awe and wonder. Okay. Question number 4. Explain the metaphor they flashed upon that inward eye. What does this tell you about the poet's memory of the daffodils? Okay, another figurative language or literary device. It is also similar to simile. Okay, simile is also a comparison, so metaphor is also a comparison. Okay, but in simile we use the word like and as, and in metaphor we convert one thing into another. So the answer will be, this metaphor refers to the poet's vivid memory of the daffodils, which brings him joy in moments of solitude. It shows the deep emotional impact the scene had on him. Okay. Question number 5. Identify an example of alliteration in the poem. How does it contribute to the poem's musical quality? Okay, alliteration means the repetition of same sound in a sentence. Okay, it's also a figurative language. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, the repetition of the B sound contributes to the musical and soothing rhythm of the poem, mirroring the gentle scene. Okay, so beside the lake, beneath the tree is example of alliteration. Question number 6. Describe the imagery Wordsworth uses to compare the daffodils to stars. What effect does this comparison have to the reader? Answer is, the daffodils are compared to stars that shine and twinkle in the Milky Way. This imagery highlights their abundance, brightness, and timeless beauty, creating a celestial and magical effect for the reader. Okay, I hope these questions will be now clear to you, and my effort will be really helpful for you. So let's see if there are any other question answers in this poem exercise. You might be feeling very awful, like that why there are so many question answers in this single poem. Okay, so next again we will see that there are some other things mentioned in the poem. See, here are 4 questions, a separate type of question. We will do this also. Discuss why Wordsworth has chosen certain figures of speech over others in daffodils. So now they are asking why he used simile, personification, alliteration, and metaphor in his poem. So we will tell, Wordsworth used similes, metaphors, and personification to vividly show the beauty and joy of nature. Second, explore how the use of euphemism and oxymoron would change the tone or impact of the poem. Answer will be, euphemism or oxymorons would complicate the poem, reducing its simplicity and joyful tone. Means the poet does not want to use euphemism or oxymorons in his poem because he does not want to spoil the simplicity of his poem. 3. How can oxymoron add depth to a poem, and why might they be absent in daffodils? So now they are again asking us about the oxymoron, okay, and why it is not present in daffodils. Oxymorons add depth through contrast but are absent here to keep the focus on harmony and joy. Okay, oxymorons add depth through contrast, but in this poem there is no use of oxymorons because the poet's main focus was to bring the simple joy. Okay. Question number 4. Why does a poet choose to use or not use euphemism in their work? Now there again an opinionated kind of question, that why a poet can choose euphemism or he cannot choose it. Euphemisms soften harsh ideas, but Wordsworth didn't need them as nature's beauty is directed and clear. Okay, so the answer is very simple and straight, that euphemisms soften harsh ideas, but Wordsworth didn't need to use euphemism because the theme was nature and nature is already very beautiful, simple and clear and vivid to everyone. Okay, so finally all the question answers of daffodils are done now. Okay, I hope this video will be very helpful to you, and you can ask any question in the comments, and if you like it you can share my video with your friends. Okay, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.